Alright, it's Mikey.
And Zach.
And we're back on another episode of Zbmtv. And right now, ZBM is talking about their favorite anime females.
Yeah.
We're talking about our favorite badass females or just our favorite females in anime, period. And we're not, obviously we got those big weirdos out there who just like to look at panty shots all day and go, I wish she could be mine. No, we're not creeps.
We're not like those guys. We actually have reasons for liking them.
And it sucks. There's so many of those people around. Like, I think she's amazing. She's drawn. Sit down, you weirdo. Anyway, we are basically talking about why we love them. I'm gonna start off because the number one badass and one of my favorite is Major from Ghost in the Shell. She is tactical. She is a genius. She is professional. And she is kind of hot, but she's pretty awesome. Ghost in the Shell series, guys. I'm talking about from 2-3 movies to the entire standalone complex of 52 episodes. And she's awesome. I mean, look, from the freaking series. Ghost in the Shell is like a classic in the anime world. So for you to not even bring that up and not like Major, something's wrong with you. Or you go fuck yourself. One of those. Keep the finger to yourself after you sniff it. Anyway. And I'm just saying, she's awesome. I mean, she runs the top team, period. I mean, she's awesome. And pretty much, I think every time you see her, every time the way she's maneuvering and thinking, I mean, she's amazing. And no matter how much of mechanical and robotic she can be, that mind goes nowhere. Mm-hmm. Anybody from you, Zach?
I got a few, but I gotta go with my favorite one, Integra Helsing from Helsing Ultimate.
She is pretty awesome.
She is a badass in a suit. Not only does she have her own organization, her own army, she has in command the king of the vampires. If you can command the king of the vampires, you are a badass. And one of my favorite scenes in Helsing is where, I forgot the name, like Iscariot, where the Iscariot organization came in. And what I love is that she ordered she ordered like 2 of the priests to take her home, and they comply. It's like, bitch, get me home. No, do it, okay. And light my cigarette as well.
Boom. Speaking of people who are also badass bosses, I'm gonna have to go into Miss Balaika from Black Lagoon. I'm talking about, first of all, she is, and she has, and commands the strongest mafia in that freaking city. Second of all, she runs the freaking Russian mafia, and she steps on no one. I mean, well, she actually steps on everyone. And I mean by that is that she's calm, collective, but she has the coldest heart in the entire show, and she's got to. And don't even think she's not good at hand-to-hand combat, because her army is strong enough to freaking hold a battalion of war.
Aren't they like former Spetsnaz?
They are.
Don't fuck with the Spetsnaz.
Don't fuck with them. She is a former officer from basically the Iraq war between Russia and US during Desert Storm, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she has enough gunpowder to pretty much end and start and control World War III. And one of the coldest episodes is during the stupid little vampire twins. Well, not vampire twins, little psychos.
Oh, Jack and Jill.
Oh, yeah. And the way she just has it complete, not even lifting a finger. With second she says, kneel. I said kneel! Bang!
Yeah. Right in the kneecap.
Right kneecap, slowly watching the kid bleed to death. She doesn't even blink or hesitate as she lights a cigar. Awesome.
She's Russian, what do you expect?
Pretty much. Anybody else come from you, Zach?
Well, still in the Black Lagoon series, Roberta, aka the Bloodhound.
She is sick and dangerous.
She can kick your ass in a chambermaid outfit.
Yeah, when she runs, it looks like Terminator. She's coming for you. It was insane.
And actually, that was like the best, one of my favorite fights in the anime. And she could she can match Revi.
Pretty much. And even to go deep into that entire series, Black Lagoon has the most badass females between Ada, Chinglish, everyone. But we gotta go into the main character who's slick, funny, awesome, and a temper you don't want to fuck with. Revi, aka Two Hands, aka Rebecca, aka she's gonna put a hole in your face. She's just awesome from the way she talks, from the way she acts, from the way she goes. She's the definition of not giving a fuck. She's no cold heart. She knows when to act, but she's.
Our Bolsophiles don't give a fuck in that show.
But she really does not care. She's gonna take you out, all eyes, all heads, all go.
I think my favorite moment is like that. My favorite scene is where when they're in that Nazi ship, and that guy
just wastes all.
No, my favorite scene is when that guy talks about his fucking gun. He's like, and she just shoots. It's like, dude, either you sell me the gun or shoot the gun.
That's great. How many times have you watched an anime where the person's just rambling about their power, and in the middle of that, she reloads, cock, squeeze, bam. Awesome. Speaking of that, we're gonna have some other awesome females that we love. I'm gonna jump into my favorite from actually a dark fantasy anime called Claymore, and I'm talking about not Claire. Claire is awesome because to be the weakest Claymore and come up to be the strongest is awesome. I'm talking about Teresa, held at number 1. She was called number 1 for a reason, and the best part is she was stronger than everyone, and she barely take on the top 3 people in your organization at once, and she didn't even tap into her full potential. The whole time where they were changing, she never actually really changed. The most she ever tapped into was about 5 to 10%.
That's scary, man.
Oh yeah, and she died all because of one little slip up because of Priscilla! But we're not gonna go into that. But Teresa's awesome. She was powerful, strong, and beyond calm and collective, and also still had a sense of justice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes her awesome. That's why she's on our list. Speaking of sense of justice, Full Metal Alchemist, Lisa Hawkeye. She is like amazing shot. Like she's called Hawkeye for a freaking reason. All right.
And my favorite one was like she held her own against what was it? Envy.
Yeah, she did hold her own against Envy. No special abilities neither. She just went all out. And you gotta love it. What's that person from Full Metal that you were talking about earlier that you were pretty into?
I gotta go with Olivia Armstrong, who is Armstrong's older sister.
And she's no joke.
And she doesn't even use alchemy. She could beat her brother in a hand-to-hand fight. I remember one episode, she beat the shit out of him in their house.
Yeah.
And the parents just like, oh, they're out again, let's leave.
And she's also no joke. And she's also really awesome.
Best moment for her is where her and Armstrong were up against Sloth.
Yeah. Good battle.
Mm-hmm.
Good battle. Speaking of other people that we're also loving, I'm gonna have really quick into the Bleach series real quick. I, from Bleach, love Yoruichi.
Actually, I love Yoruichi, so we both love her.
Yoruichi's awesome because one, she actually most of the time is extremely skilled and powerful in hand-to-hand combat.
And she doesn't even use a sword.
She doesn't. And she's extremely quick. Extremely quick.
And she's the only black girl in there.
Yeah, she's pretty dark skinned. But she's awesome! I mean, come on, guys. I mean, to one be one of you, well, besides the other one, she's definitely a black character, dark skin wise, purple hair, awesome, turned into the cat, and for the first 50 episodes, we thought she was a dude, she's a cat, but she is awesome, and she's hot, and she's awesome! She doesn't even have, not even used for freaking Zanpakuto at all. She just will beat the crap out of you, and she's held her own against some very powerful enemies.
Yeah, I remember one, Aizen is the pretty much best example, like, she wields those like gauntlet things and she still hold her own.
Yep. And also her other second in command, Soifan, who's a great leader. Also taught by her. And has a bit of a crush on her. But Soifan's pretty sick and also extremely fast as well.
Yeah, and I love her Bonk. It's a freaking rocket launcher.
Come on! How more explosive can you get? Going from small to the rocket launcher. And we got some other people. You know what? Just throw it out there. The entire Sailor Scouts.
Yeah.
I like them all. All of them awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, my fave's actually Mercury. I don't know why, but I like Mercury. But
Jupiter and Sailor Uranus and Neptune.
yeah, the whole Sailor Scouts, they're all pretty cool. I mean, they're, mainly, yeah, woman roar, all that stuff. But they are pretty awesome. And not for nothing, that means all girl group who did kick butt. I mean, you had Tuxedo Mask, was the guy who got beat up all freaking time, which was hilarious.
You just 5 seconds in and then he leaves. That's pretty much it.
Rose, get slapped, get out of here. That's pretty much what happens. Speaking from the DBZ series, I'm gonna have to hop into Android 18.
The only good female character.
Who broke Vegeta's arm, by the way. I mean,
yeah,
it was Super Saiyan.
Yeah. And her objective was to kill Goku. She killed nearly all the Z fighters in the Trunks movie.
Yeah, she did take him out.
Along with her brother, but still.
She's pretty awesome.
And I'm just really, the one thing that kind of bugs me is out of all of them, why she hook up with Krillin?
I think it's about power. now. I'm gonna have to go, honestly, it has to be about power.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna go into a few now. A lot of people love, from Naruto, they love freaking Sakura for some reason. That's not.
I don't.
I like Tsunade.
Yeah.
I think Tsunade is pretty cool. Even as a Hokage, she did what she can do. She has messed the past, which explains some of her mistakes now. But
Yeah. She has a gambling problem, a drinking problem. It's understandable because her brother died, her boyfriend died, and like she said, fuck it, I'm leaving.
And she is a 50-year-old single woman, and most of them do have gambling and drinking problems.
But she doesn't look it.
Exactly, she's pretty awesome. Also, Hinata. I'm actually a pretty cool fan of Hinata. I think she's pretty sick.
She's my favorite. Yeah, she's the shy girl. And the thing that kind of bugs me is Naruto doesn't notice her.
Well, in most animes like that, the guy usually never notices the girl that actually...
And the thing is, she did confess her love to him.
And she did stick her neck out there when he was fighting pain. You see Sakura help. I seen Sakura scream for help. I didn't see that bitch get out there and do something. But that's another story.
Yeah.
Another one, even from a movie series. I'm gonna have to hop with Dunin from Appleseed.
Yeah.
She's pretty dope. Dunin is sick. I mean, you can cross-breed her with like, she's like a fusion of, in a way, a fusion of like Ada from Black Lagoon and Major. Skills unparalleled, pretty sick, and she pretty much saved the world like twice.
Yeah.
And faithful woman. I mean, she's stuck by Briaro's side the whole freaking time. I mean, get handicapped, still there. Robot, still there. That's good.
Real faithful woman.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what we appreciate.
And she's pretty high. But also to go with another person, I'm gonna have to go with from Outlaw Star, Suzuka.
Twilight Suzuka.
She has a wooden stick and whack you with it. Well, it's not called a wooden stick, but you get the grift. She's
It is a
pretty
wooden
strong.
stick. It's a wooden sword. It's a bokudo. She can kick your ass with it.
And she, like, really can kick your ass with it. Oh, stoners out there. Also from High School of the Dead. I kind of like the whole cast from there. Except the retired teacher, but she's hilarious. But High School of the Dead, all females in there. We like them. They're pretty cool. Anybody else, Zach?
This is for me. This is a classic. Ryoko from the Tenchi series.
She's freaking hilarious.
That's why I like her.
I thought she was funny.
That's why I kind of like her with Tenchi more than Ayaka because I can't stand her voice.
Ryoko kind of reminds me a bit of a way, just not as aggressive as raunchy, but she kind of reminds me of Revi. Slightly. Only slightly.
Yeah, well, she is a space pirate.
That's true. She is a space pirate, and a hilarious space pirate at that. One more. I know you guys might funny. Birdie. Birdie's so fun. From Birdie. She's awesome. And if you guys haven't checked the anime, it's pretty cool. She's pretty much like a top agent, very strong, has a messed up past. But the reason why I like her is because through the entire anime series, if you guys have watched Birdie, she never lost her sense of judgment or justice, even when her closest childhood friend tried to kill her. Well, because he demanded to fight her because basically she's part of a race of people who pretty much were kind of almost slaughtered, but then taken away from that. But anyway, long story short, she's awesome. Because she has strong android abilities, that's why people are usually afraid of her. But she's powerful, good sense of judgment, good cop, and she's just, I like her.
All right, and for me, for Fairy Tail, there are plenty of good female characters, really good, strong. Well, this one is a little different because at first I never liked her that much, but then she kind of grew on me. Urza from Fairy Tail.
She's pretty dope.
Well, I forgot her nickname, the Fairy Queen. I forgot. But that's what I like her abilities, the ability to like change into different
armors. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
And like she's one of the 3 of the S-class mages in the Fairy Tail Guild.
Yep. She's powerful too, and well, obviously. And besides that, she's actually not really a bad leader. She's pretty smart.
Yeah, she's always good. She's always faithful to her companions. And there are some good fights with her. Like, damn, I can't think of any good ones, but this one's in the manga. In Fairy Tail manga, her versus Minerva. I love that one because I hate the bitch Minerva, but well, they don't. Well, also good news. Fairy Tail anime is coming back. Just giving you that.
Boom, boom! Oh yeah!
Update. So that's like one of my favorite fights in the manga. Anime, there are really good ones, but I can't think of one right now.
Well, basically, long story short, that's our favorite females right now for Zbmtv. Eventually, we might come back with another part too. Maybe, maybe not. But if your favorite female animes didn't get shout out,
please tell us.
Email us, Facebook us, follow us on Mikey at Zbmtv, on Twitter, Mikey at Zbmtv, Facebook. and keep hitting us up on buzzsprout.com. For us, this is Mikey.
This is Zach.
We're out.
See ya.